you rapping and everything. It's in like since 10 and 11, 6th grade. You said your first song was weak. So, how long have you seriously been rapping?
Well, I dropped my first song, I believe, in August of 2023. So I think that's when I started.
Oh, 2 years ago.
Yeah, it wasn't that long. Not even
2025.
It wasn't even that long ago, but not even 2 years ago. But yeah.
Okay.
So I'm fresh in the rap game. Yeah.
All right. So say you just started. All right, bet. Then looking from then to right now, like over a short year, almost 2 span from when you did drop. How would you say you've seen the growth since then?
I think I make more sense now. I think at some point, like, I was just kind of saying stuff, and and I ain't gonna lie. The first song I made is in my first drop. So the first song and the first 2-3 songs I have, those are good songs. I hate the first one I dropped, but some people seem to like that one still. But I think, as far as growth, I'm just figuring out what I want to talk about. It's a lot that I'm still figuring out. So I don't know if there was too much of a gap as far as growth, but I don't know. I just feel like I'm getting more comfortable with myself. I think people are starting to realize that, like, I don't know. I want to talk my shit for real. I think at first I was kind of thinking too much about what other people would think of me, and now I don't really care.
All right, bet. Then, what would you then like? No. Let me choose that back then. So, with most artists, they be speaking on how they always hate their first song, but yeah, somehow it's other people that still like it and everything. So, it's like, what is it? What? No, you already broke it down there, Mom. But all right, then songs you make now. What song would you say that best defines you?
I don't know if I got a song that best defines me. You know, I'm myself. You know, every song I do myself. I do me in every song, but that best defines me. I don't know. I do have a song that kind of spoke back on like a younger me.
Okay.
I feel like that gives people a segue into who I am a little bit, or who I was. So that's maybe that one.
All right. And do you have those lyrics in your phone right now?
Yeah, I do.
Would you mind reciting them?
Yeah.
All right, bet.
It's on the mixtape too. Go listen to that.
Yep, and we are gonna get into with that. Let that build.
Let that build means the start or the beginning.
Yeah.
This song.
Go ahead.
This song is called "She Was."
Mm-hmm.
I kind of tried to get into back into my writing bag to like where it started. Cause I used to write poems, you know, things like that. Too. Yeah, that's why. That's kind of hard to do. So, the lyrics read: "She was bright, she was content. She let her emotions flow with intent. Her ignorance was bliss. She knew nothing of evilness. She was warm and she was kind. She knew nothing to leave behind. Didn't question her identity. Reassurance she had plenty. She was loved, always cared for. There was nothing to be scared for. She was playful. She was silly. She was smart, so she was witty. She talked a lot, but always listened. She was pure, filled with innocence. She stood out from all the other kids. Her presence, you would feel it, and when she'd leave, you'd miss it. She was just a little girl, not knowing of the world, just somebody's daughter, cousin, niece. She was very well-mannered, always said thank you and please. She had a granny who squeezed her cheeks. She wasn't hard to teach. She was expressive in different ways. She was the only child, so she had learned to play on her own without feeling alone. Teaching herself things, she always felt seen. Princess turned queen, she is me. Thank you.
And that is the song that made me want to interview you.
Oh wow, really?
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. That's because that's something that something like what I have never put out. So to see, you know, something like this come from it is crazy.
See, this is why you don't look at songs and say I'll never put them out. You don't know what can happen after you put that one song. Exactly. Always have confidence in your songs, even your first one.
Okay.
Now, I actually listened to the album. It was very beautiful, and that song, very beautiful track, and that made me like. First off, I've been to this when I first heard you rapping and everything, but that made me realize, damn, she is a real fucking gifted artist from Chicago.
Thank you.
And I hope a lot of people can say the same thing, but
I do.
No. I'm pretty sure people do say the same thing, but I'm talking like after hearing that one specifically.
Right. I hope they do.
Yeah, though. So you're an artist. Would you? Is there any? What would you define yourself as far as being an artist? Like a melodic artist or something like that, or drill, or just lyricist artist? Like how you want to define yourself?
I don't even know what I categorize as because I'm not a drill artist. Like I make drill songs.
Yeah, I'm about to say you be sliding your songs too.
Sound like a remix.
I be doing what in my songs?
You be sliding your songs on that drill shit. You be talking that shit. You be saying you be waiting for bitches to come fight you.
Okay. I did say that once or twice or so.
Yeah, you said that more than once or twice.
Okay. I do make.
She said that. You know she said that, right?
Say what?
That she be waiting for bitches to pull up and fight her and shit.
I don't think. Did I say that? I don't know if I heard that.
Slap you be slap.
Yeah, she be. Yeah.
That's normal though. I can't think of something. She say she beat me, but I ain't leave with not one damn scar. She said something like that.
Okay, I didn't say that.
Putting real belt to hoes.
Yes. She be putting real belt to hoes. But yet she don't classify as a YN. She says she stay out the mix.
Lyrically land belt.
Lyrically land belt?
Lyrically land belt. That's how we'll say that. Lyrically land belt.
But she also said that she want the belt for real because she telling motherfuckers to fight, but yet she stay out the mix.
I am out the mix. That's just in case somebody want to put me in the mix. I stay out the mix.
Okay, all right, man. All right, now let me start drawing. But yeah, though. So even though you done made songs that give drill vibes, you wouldn't categorize yourself as a drill artist, and that's a good thing because we don't need too many drill artists anyway. So
yeah, I feel like.
But why can't you categorize? Why don't you categorize yourself?
What would I categorize myself?
No. Why don't you categorize yourself?
Because. Well, I don't want to get to a point where I categorize myself because I feel like I'm so versatile and people haven't seen that really all my versatility. Yeah, I think I gave a little touch on Let It Be, especially with the intro song that I just read, She Was. But I feel like I'm so versatile and I don't want to categorize myself as drill, if anything, because I don't feel like it's too much mainstream in drill rapping. I feel like you can only take it so far. Even with drill rappers that started from Chicago, Lil Durk, G Herbo, at some point they had to make a song with a pop artist, you know? So I just feel like stuff like that, you have to branch out. So I don't really know what I classify as, but I do make some drill songs. Okay.
And have you ever thought about making a pop song?
Yes. I want to make all kind of songs. I want to make songs that touch every genre because I feel like I like music. I like good music. That's regarding any genre. So if I find a good sound in it, I want to work with an artist or I want to practice that genre if it creates good music.
All right, man. And I'll be looking forward to that. But with your songs, you are very articulate as you said earlier about learning how to articulate your word. You're very you smooth with the flow, like you don't be all over the place as you rap. You say everything with good energy for it, like the delivery is on some point. Like it sounds like you really try to perfect your craft as you put your songs out during the time span of your work of trying it for a year. Mm-hmm. So and you said you've been serious about it since 2023. So and you've been rapping since 11. At what point would you say you actually perfected your craft? If you could say you did.
I honestly don't think I perfected my craft yet. I think I'm still learning. I think I want to get better with my words. I want to get better with my metaphors. I want to get better with my wordplay. I really want to be a good artist. I don't just want to put out catchy club songs, not saying that we don't need them, because it was one little song that I was like, I don't like the song. It's just catchy. Like, I think people will like it, but I don't like it. And it ended up on Baddies. If y'all don't know, my song is on Baddies, period. Come and find out. But, so I will have to stay in that little realm, but I haven't perfected my craft yet. I'm still learning. My dad has this really big idea of me. He keeps talking about, well, if you're gonna rap, you need to be like a Drake or something. You don't need to be. I'm like, how? That's kind of setting the bar. And I just started rapping too. Like Drake's wordplay. Drake, he love Drake. He love Kanye. He love them type of rappers. And he like, if you gonna do it, you need to, with integrity, and you need to be saying some stuff that makes sense, and not just 1, 2, 3 songs. And my mom is kind of like that too. They just want me to do stuff the right way. And I feel like there's a lot of other type artists, and I don't want to be like that. So I still have a lot of growing to do when it comes to what type of rapper I aspire to be.
All right, man. And while growing, you getting compared to Drake and that?
No. I'm not getting compared to Drake, but that's the idea like my dad has for me in the future. He wants me to be articulate with my words and find a better way to say things and translate it into a way that's so different from everybody else that I could touch into that type of realm of rapping. But I'm not yet getting compared to that type of artist.
Okay, but and you wouldn't compare yourself to anybody though, right?
I wouldn't compare myself to anybody.
Okay.
Like a bigger artist?
Any artist. But if it's a bigger artist of mine that you do, then by all means.
No, I'm just the best answer would be to not compare myself to any artist. I'm gonna keep the spotlight right here. I'm gonna say I'm better than everybody else. So yeah, I wouldn't compare myself to nobody.
You say what?
I wouldn't compare myself to no other artist, and I'm gonna say I'm better than everybody else because that's the attitude I should have. I'm learning and growing with that. But yeah,
damn, I wasn't gonna ask you to say that either, but that is the attitude you need to be having. But damn.
Yeah, it's okay.
All right, man. Then, what would you say makes your music different from everybody else's? Then,
well, I'm gonna start with this Chicago scene. We got some good Chicago rappers, but I feel like a lot of us can rap for real, but we putting out stuff that doesn't really show like our ability to like be different. I think a lot of people are doing 1, 2, 3 songs, especially a lot of females. I know a lot of good female rappers in Chicago who continue to make songs about nothing. And I feel like they can do way better than that. And I feel like that's what sets myself apart from those rappers, because I'm actually talking about something other than my pussy, taking your nigga, shaking my ass. I don't know. That's mostly what I hear. But I will say I like Star Bands because I know she young and she probably won't even rap about that stuff till later. But right now she don't at all, and I like her music.
Okay, now we gonna get back to that topic in a second. But first off, because I was gonna bring up Star Bands later, but since you brought her up now, we might as well address it. First off, SB but not Star Bands.
Chicago Wave, what's your message to the youth?
It's a million things I could say to them, but if there's one thing that they need to know that I feel like they should know, I'm here for them.